Hello, my name is Philip Kaltenbach, and I'm here to talk to you about what O'Neill cylinders are. So, what are O'Neill cylinders? O'Neill cylinders are a fabricated planet that can be used to house people and can be used to house animals because you can control the ecosystem along with use for manufacturers and energy energy creation. And how they actually work is that they'll be spinning very fast, much like our Earth, and creating a fabricated gravity that we can use to control the heaviness of it, or make it towards almost like zero G's. And how this idea started was from a guy named Gerard K. O'Neill, who was an American physicist and a space activist, in a book written by him in 1976 called High Frontier Human Colonies in Space. And in this book, he does talk about this idea of an O'Neill cylinder. And what he talks about in them is basically how easy it is to make these. Now, this is a very complicated piece of technology, and the idea from the book was that we would use it to expand our idea, use our modern ideas and technology to create one in the future. And what we'll be using is mostly steel, water, and dirt on these. And the reason for these simple materials is because we can use materials from the Earth, from the moon, along with materials from asteroids, so that in the future, when let's say our Earth, we can't get anything from our Earth, we can then look to the moon and get the ice and make it into water, along with dirt and any sort of metals from our asteroids. And why would we actually need these? The reason why we would want to use this is, one, instead of going to, let's say, Mars, like Elon Musk's idea, we would be only going not too far from Earth, going to these Earth-like, it's the closest thing to Earth than Mars, but these Earth-like cylinders that help emulate what would be, so that it's because people would prefer living on an Earth-like structure rather than on Mars, where I don't know how Mars is, but I would assume it wouldn't be pleasant to be trying to live on. But of course we would want it for our population. We would also want to use it for industries, the energy industry, because they create a lot of pollution. We can put those pollutants in the space, so that it doesn't hurt the Earth as much. We could also use them for national parks. That was an idea that Jeff Bezos thought that we could use them for. And the reason why I mentioned Jeff Bezos is because he created this company called Blue Origin. And what Blue Origin is also I guess, a space exploration company that uses the idea of these O'Neill cylinders to create an extension of Earth, close to Earth, very much like Elon Musk. And also in the you might have seen this somewhere else, and that would actually be in Interstellar. At the very end of the movie, they go to this place called Cooper Station, and that is what it would be. That was what it would look like. Now, I would guess that the very first one would not look like rural America, but probably much more like New York City with either high density population or a bunch of industries. And here are my sources. They all happen to be YouTube videos that I found, and they're all very interesting to watch. So if you have any questions at all, I would recommend watching all these, or at least a few of these. And just wanted to thank you for your time.